gentlemen, my name is Travis Snell.
I'm Taylor Field.
You forgot your own name?
Yeah.
It is early.
What this is for.
Where we are, it's 5:30 in the morning right now, but you know what? We do it for the fans, and really, just we want to do it to watch the Justice League trailer. That's what we're here for. Big weekend. You got Star Wars trailer tomorrow, which you're going to react. We dropped Geek Mania. We got a Blade Runner review, but now is the final trailer for Justice League. So we were talking about this in the car the other day. You're like, oh, I feel like it switched that I'm getting more excited, and you're not. How do you feel about that?
Well, yeah, I mean, because that last trailer got you very pumped up, and our last reaction video, it was me and Dylan kind of on the opposite end, and we got a lot
people
of hate
hated
for
it.
it. Oh my god! Yeah.
Just because they're like, oh, this, they didn't even like destroy the trailer, just because you guys said a few like cons against the trailer. It's like, you guys you're the worst. I'm never gonna support Geek first.
Yeah. Oh my god. So I mean, I thought it'd be good, because of my thoughts on the last trailer, it would be good to have maybe another second opinion on here as well alongside Travis's, which I'm pretty confident it's gonna be positive vibes, because you're talking about how there's a new trailer since Joss Whedon, so
yeah,
I'll have that.
Yeah. Well, that's my biggest thing, is that's why I'm excited for this trailer. I feel like the last one was kind of a combination of Snyder and Whedon, but this is the trailer that we're getting after he's been working on it for so long, and to me this is because it's coming out November 17th. It's close. It's crazy to think how close it is. I think this trailer is going to represent what the movie is the most, between the tone, between the vibe, between kind of even the dynamic with the characters, because I imagine some things have changed, even if they're just little character moments. I think this is going to be what you see today is the closest to the movie. So that's why I'm excited, but there's some stuff that could go wrong, and I'll say that in a second. But if I really like this trailer, I'm even more excited for Justice League, because it's like, well, this is what I think the movie's going to be. If I don't like trailers, I'm like, I don't know. But yeah, I'm someone that did not like the first Justice League trailer, or way back when it was just kind of like a real, like when they were filming for like 2 weeks, like, we got to get this out here because people are mad. But like, I didn't really like that, but every trailer since I've liked more. And yeah, what are you expecting from this trailer? What are you expecting to see, or what are you maybe expecting not wanting to see?
I'm expecting to see a little bit more kind of development, or not development, but I guess kind of focus on the other characters besides Wonder Woman. And that was my con, for those of you that don't know. Like, I want to see more interaction between the other characters that
it's not that you don't like Wonder Woman. It's just you felt the last trailer was Wonder Woman centric, and you want to see
as we said, like Wonder Woman 2.0 or something like that.
I did not.
Well, me and Dylan.
I know.
I want to see more of like Cyborg interacting with Flash, Aquaman interacting more with like Cyborg, like just those characters that we don't know yet, and then maybe even a little glimpse, like as you were mentioning, Superman or something like that, or even maybe like a nod to Green Lantern. I don't know.
Yeah,
just some kind of cool things like that.
Yeah, you may be one of the only few people in the world that want to see more Cyborg. No, I'm joking. But like, even his poster is lame. But I think what I'm expecting, like I said, that vibe, I'm expecting to see a bit more character moments. Tough thing is, there's been so many trailers. I don't want them to give away too much. Obviously, the big question is, do we see Superman? I'm going to say 100% yes. And I hope not, because I predicted like a year ago, I said, I bet they're not going to show Superman. I hope they don't, but I think they will. All I'm asking is that it's not a reveal. It's not like what BVS, Wonder Woman was like, the issue with you. I thought she was with you. Like, Batman was about to die. Wonder Woman came in and stopped it. I'm fine if they show an action shot of Superman kicking ass or beating up bad guys, but I don't want the like, oh, he's waking up from a chamber and he's like, oh, I'm back. I don't want that. I want to, if they show him just a glimpse of him, something get us excited, something like I said that looks cool or visually stunning, but I don't want a story aspect. I don't want Batman to be like, I found this rock that brings him back, So
yeah. Is
there anything else, or should we watch this bad boy?
No, I think that's pretty much it.
Okay, found Justice League trailer. Here we go.
Let's do it.
Is this the trailer before the trailer?
Yeah, it's always one of those things. Sounds like they're in like a jungle somewhere, or just a farm.
Farm.
Is that Lois? Oh, look who's standing there! Oh my God! Or maybe it's a dream.
This looks like a dream sequence.
Oh, that Man of Steel score. Still so good. He just turns around and his face is like gone.
I'll take that as a yes.
What?
Wing.
The ring.
Okay. This is creepy so far, actually. Oh. Diamond rolls over. It's okay.
Violence, acts of war, and terrorism are all on the rise.
I like that setup of like he's missing and the whole like.
Dream.
Ooh.
It was the end of the world.
Ares making his comeback.
Oh, that poor soul. Oh, look at that all.
I think it's something more.
Wow.
Something darker.
Great song choice.
We're asking people we don't know to risk their lives.
Strong man is strong as alone. You ever heard that? That's not a saying.
Ooh.
That's the opposite of what the saying is. Divided, we are not enough.
Ooh. Not really showing Ares' face.
The world needs Superman.
Well, it's not really Ares, right?
Oh, right, no, it's Sephiroth's face.
See,
I
I'm not
did
the only
it.
one. It looks like
Yeah.
Ares.
This is why I brought you together.
Oh.
Ride ain't over yet.
Wow. Ooh. Okay.
Oh, awesome. As a bat signal, that's your...
Oh, sorry. It's your signal. That means we have to go now.
Yeah, that's what that means.
It's so cool.
That was good. Okay, well, I applaud them because it's a Superman with no Superman in a way, right? Like that's exactly how I'd like them to use him. I liked the trailer. I think I don't like it more than the Comic-Con one or the one previous. I think it's just a good final trailer. It didn't blow me away because I think they showed a lot of the same shots. There's a lot of new shots, but they're all just kind of action stuff. I think I was looking for maybe a few more character moments, but it's I always hate saying that for trailers because you never know, because sometimes if you say that, then too many character moments is too much, right? So I really enjoyed it. What are your thoughts before I keep going?
I'm not gonna lie, I really enjoyed it. To me, it almost felt like, I'm not saying this just like because, but like it had like it felt like the comedy and the way they showcased it very colorful, but it just had a certain kind of like that Avengers.
That's it.
kind of
That's what you're saying.
quality.
It feels like Avengers.
Not. I know it's not, and I know I'm gonna get. Oh, I know it's coming, but it's not Avengers. I know that, and I know it stands on its own. But just it had that kind of feel, that atmosphere to it. That it was colorful and it was comedic, and just the way they. Yes, we got a lot of the same scenes, but the way they cut and pasted certain other scenes, but it felt like it had a little tiny bit of that hint of that Avengers vibe in a very good way.
Well, and I think it's dumb if people would get mad about that because it's like, it's the guy who did Avengers that is helping out. Like, I don't think he can just do Avengers movie, but he's gonna bring some of that tone over. He's dealt with like multiple superheroes. I liked all the action in it. The humor for the most part was good. I really liked the bat signal. Like, that's actually the funniest thing I think Flash has said so far. What did you feel about the whole Superman dream sequence?
I think that was perfect.
Yeah,
I
me
think
too.
It was great. You know, like like we were in that GIF where he's winking. Like, it just, you think, oh, how's he gonna come back? Like, we were talking like, oh, we don't want to show like him waking up and coming back. I just want to show like a scene of him just fighting. But I mean, that was perfect because it still leaves you to make your own interpretation. Like, okay, is he even going to come back alive in this movie?
Yeah.
How's he going to come back? It just leaves it completely open, which is great. It's not like a doomsday scenario.
And it still shows people that if they're like people like our parents or something, that, oh, okay, he's still going to be in the movie in some way, right? Like, if you physically saw Henry Cavill, it's like, okay, well, he's there. And I thought that was the perfect use of him. Yeah, I think this was just kind of to announce tickets are going on sale. Like, there wasn't much story in this trailer really at all, other than it's an invasion. The action looked great. Like, the visuals look great as well. But I guess I needed, like, I don't know. I maybe wanted just a teensy bit more story. But that thing, you walk a fair line. It's out pretty close. So this was good as another trailer. And that's the other thing I would say before this. I didn't feel like we needed this trailer. Like, we've had... People can say, that's not a trailer, blah, blah, blah. Before this, we had 3 things that were over 2 minutes from, like, the first Comic-Con, a trailer, and then last Comic-Con was, like, the sneak peek.
Yeah.
I was in the vein of, like, I don't think we really need any more. So this kind of works as that. I was already sold, so I think that I remember that happened with Wonder Woman too. They released their last trailer, and that was like my least favorite. I was like, okay, that was good, like good action. So I think this is just like your last trailer you'll play for the next couple of weeks in front of the theaters. Say like, oh, look at all these cool superheroes. But I hope there's more story in there. I know obviously it's going to be like the invasion part, but I think because you don't see, I know I call him Ares. After you and Dylan last year, like, he looks exactly like Ares. You don't see much of Steppenwolf. You don't see, like, you see Superman, but not really. I do feel like there is a lot of character stuff that's going to happen and unfold. Same thing as Wonder Woman. Not everyone loves the Ares twist in Wonder Woman or how that played out, but you may have had an inkling it was coming, but they didn't show it, you know? And that's where I feel like there's going to be stuff that they don't show, and I'm interested to see, like, where Superman does play in this, you know? Like, in those action shots, are those something from the middle of the movie, or is he, like, in those action shots and they've just cut him out so you don't see him, right? But I do, hey, hashtag, I said this on the podcast all the time, Travis told you, I said a year ago, I bet they will not show Superman. I wavered. I was really worried just because they've done it in the past, but they didn't show him this last trailer. They never showed him once. Like, they showed Clark Kent. I'll say that, but not like what Superman. I was. Yeah, not what I was thinking of, like big power. So, do you have anything else to add on the final trailer?
Just I liked it a lot more than the last one we got.
Wow. There you go. We've switched.
We've switched. Like I'm so happy that they showcased. They did exactly what I wanted. They showed the other characters. We got to see a bonding moment between Aquaman and Cyborg.
That was good.
I love that. You know.
How's Cyborg looking for it? He's still looking a little. He's looking
a little weird, but you know, I feel like, you know, over the course of these trailers, like they're editing it and they're getting it better. He looked a lot better than in the past trailers. I'm not going to lie. So I mean, I'm starting to like him a bit. I mean, it comes down to just being able to have like a moment like that with his character to show a little bit of his personality and how he's like in the film, and that makes me like him a little bit more. So I think that trailer was great. I love as you said, the music.
Yeah, great choice. It was a cover of David Bowie's Heroes, so that was fantastic. Obviously, they're heroes, so kind of plays in and whatnot. So, there's one. I was gonna ask you. I felt like you guys talked about Wonder Woman being a huge focus the last trailer. I felt like she was actually in it the least, almost. When I think about the character moments, like Batman, obviously, like because he's like. He's not the leader, but they're kind of making him the leader. Like, he has some moments with all the people, and he's talking with Aquaman, and he's like, oh, we're better, like, alone, right, or whatever. He's like, that's not the saying. Like, and he has that moment with the bat signal and some action. Flash has some jokes. Aquaman and Cyborg have those moments. Off the top of my head, I'm going to quickly scroll through it on mute. I don't remember a huge Wonder Woman moment other than her standing on that statue. So, it's kind of strange that it feels like...
she was fighting, Ares.
Yeah, true. Steppenwolf. But even then, like, I guess so, yeah. But I felt like everyone else was in this trailer a lot more. So, and I guess it kind of balances out. Like, yeah, she's in it, but not that much, really. She has that moment with Bruce and whatnot. I think her and Bruce are going to be having some sort of romantic relationship in this movie. So,
well, I'm so happy they cut her back because she was the dominant player in that last trailer. I mean, it definitely felt like Aquaman was the main focus for this. I mean, starting from his scenes and then even ending with him too again on that.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Well, is that everything you need to say?
I think that's everything. I thoroughly, very, very much enjoyed this, and this got me hyped.
Yeah, you really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it just enough. I thought it did its job. As a trailer, like I said, I like the other ones better, but I'm very excited to see what happens November 17th/16th. I am so excited for this movie. I love the direction DC is moving forward, and I'm a guy I liked BVS enough, and I didn't like Man of Steel, didn't like Suicide Squad, love Wonder Woman. I'm very excited to see the future of DC. This is, I think, one of the most important films, so we're definitely going to be reviewing it. Thank you very much for tuning in. Check out a bunch of our stuff. We dropped a video game extravaganza called Geek Mania. We have a gaming league, and this was the season finale. We got tons of matches, title matches, and whatnot. Dropped our Blade Runner review. Tomorrow we're doing a Star Wars Last Jedi trailer reaction. We are very, very excited for that, and I'm just as nervous for that. So thank you very much for tuning in, and let us know below. Did you like it? Are you going to tell me a new one this time? Because I'm like, I like it just enough. But let us know if you felt they showed just enough, if you wanted more, if you thought it was perfect. Let us know in the comments. And until then, no, I don't say that. And next time, I don't know. And next time, which will be tomorrow morning, it won't be boring.